The importance of reflection is something I didn't quite understand before today. And personally, I didn't think it even applied to me, reflection. Loads of people talked about journaling. I've even talked about it, but I think reflecting on my mistakes, the deliberate practice of reflecting upon the mistakes I've made, didn't apply to me because of this very thing that I'm doing right now, recording a video. But the thing about recording my videos is it teaches my wins. And it teaches my wins, even in this video when I'm admitting mistakes I've made, it's a win because I've learned that I've made a mistake. So I get a false image. And I think reflection takes that image back down. And there's nothing wrong with a bit of confidence. But self-delusion is the problem. To delude yourself is foolish, and to delude yourself will take away from your success. Something Alex Hormozi says is the key to success is doing something for an inordinate amount of time without convincing yourself that you're better than you are. And I've been convincing myself that I'm better than I am. And maybe you have too. And when you do that, and when you realize you've done this, and when you stop doing it, that's when you're going to see some progress. When I went and uploaded the Are You a Entrepreneur video, that was me realizing that I hadn't done stuff. And today when I do the reflection videos, it's not that I'm not taking steps towards my business, it's just that I'm exacerbating the steps that I am taking. Yes, I'm doing steps towards running a successful advertising or copywriting or marketing firm, business, corporation. But I'm not doing enough of them, and I'm not doing them intense enough. And that's where in journaling, or less so journaling but reflection, I write out what I did not do right today. Sometimes just what I did today, and go, this was good. Like today I said I did this, I ate enough food, I didn't drink it. Like there's a water bottle down there, a 2 liter water bottle, and I drink from it most days. But today I didn't, so I didn't drink enough water. I know, because a bit dehydrated. So it's those practices that goes, okay, so this works for me. And it's realizing what systems work for me. And that's the reflection. So reflection, here's my distinguishment. Journaling, for me, is I'm overwhelmed, I feel stressed, I want to journal how I feel, my thoughts and my process, to get out a page, to look at it and realize my problems aren't as big as they are. And reflecting is seeking to understand me. Difficult task. So when I reflect today, reflect on what I did right. This is what I ate. This is what worked. This is how much I drank. This is what time I got up at. This is how I spent my first few hours. Spent the next hours. This is how I did all these things. And I realized today, if I'm generous, I might have done an hour of work. That doesn't include reading or idea taking or like housework, cleaning my room, or walking my dog, or not that. Genuine work to improve my business. I did very little. I'm going to change that. So tomorrow, I'm going to do more business work. Seems obvious. But if I hadn't taken the notes and reflected that, tomorrow I do an hour and a half of work. The next day, I might do an hour. The day after that, 45 minutes. And I just stay around that. Progress, maybe. Meaningful? No. But because today I went, I need to do more work. But another realization I had today was that when I go back to school, the most time I can allocate is 20 hours a week. And today that came with two results. Number one is 20 hours a week is a lot of work if you do it right. Meaning, tomorrow I'm not going to go work 12 hours and do meaningless tasks. I'm going to work 4 really well. And it also meant I have to do 4, and I'm not even doing it now. Because before it's like, 20 hours, how could I possibly do that? I'm like, I'm doing 7. Like, 7. Not a lot. So reflecting gets me these lessons, these learning lessons, and it makes me take steps in the right direction. Not only does it go, here's the things I'm doing wrong, let me rid them. It goes, here's the things I'm doing right, let me do more of it, let me do it better. Because Alex Hormozi on business development talks about more better new. So I think I focused on adding new a lot. But just more of the stuff I do well and doing the stuff that helps me better is better than adding in something else. So yes, meditation and journaling regularly would do good for me. But doing walks more often, which is great for me, is good. Doing them enough, more better. And then add some new stuff in. And then if I go on a side tangent here, just learning from your mistakes in general, I think business is an amazing tool for life. Because everything in life I look through the lens of business. Am I a very good businessman? Maybe not. I don't have a great business. Do I have a good entrepreneurial vision? I believe I do. Because from the day I knew the word entrepreneur, I wanted to be it. Before I had Instagram, I don't have Instagram anyway. But before it was glamorous, before it was cool, before it was anything, I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to run things and own things. So I think I have a good vision. And I think business will help you look through your life. Because the reflection helps me with what I'm working, what I'm doing right. And I take a business management look at what I'm doing right to improve it. As if my personal output is like the top line revenue. And then how much it costs me, how much of a burden it places on me, that's my gross profit. Or not my gross profit, but my cost. So if you kind of look at it like that, you can see the amount of things I get done is my top line, and then how productive I am is like, if I did that in 4 hours, my costs are low, so my margins are good. Just something to look through the lens of business. And reflecting is going to get your thoughts on a page, and you're going to be able to understand and look through it and comb through it. That's the importance of reflecting. For me, personally, it's helped me. I've only done it today, but today I realized tomorrow I'm going to take a better stride at it. And it's just marginal gains continuously. And that's all I can offer. I can offer you that knowledge to continuously improve. And to continuously improve is to continuously find flaws and rid yourself of those flaws. There will be very few weeks or days or hours that you will be perfect, but they'll become more common. There'll be more hours in a day, there'll be more days in a week, there'll be more weeks in a month that you are better. And you can only do that by ridding yourself of the bad. And the way to rid yourself of the bad is to know it's there. And the only way to know it's there, or the only way I know so far to know it's there, is to write it and think through everything you've done. And when you've done that, you can look at it and see what benefits you and what takes away from you. And what takes away from you should get rid of. And if you do that, I can't promise you anything, but I can promise you that you won't be worse for getting rid of bad habits. All you have to do, continuously root them. It will be hard, it will be difficult, it will feel shit. I don't really like ridding myself going, I don't eat enough, I don't drink enough, I don't work hard enough. Going out here, putting it on YouTube, like, say it gets a lot of views. 23 people, a lot of people. Imagine you stood up in a room full of 23 people, seems a bit more now, and said, I have flaws. It'd be bad. But because I do this, in a few years' time, I won't have these same flaws. And you can do that same thing. For me, journaling works in that way. It helps me find the flaws. For you, meditation. A walk. A walk, piece of paper afterwards, it'll do you good. Right? That's the value I've provided. If you think I make valuable content, watch some of my other stuff. Maybe tell someone else. I like referrals in business, so I'm actually going to ask you for a referral. Go recommend someone else if you believe it's worth recommending. Thank you for watching. This is get a piece of paper, go for a walk, and it'll help you.